by now you saw by now you saw what happened with the WNBA All-Star game and the t-shirts that they chose to wear as a protest to against the WNBA ownership. Pay us what you owe us. That resonates to nobody when you are not owed anything and did nothing but you collect money for a job that hasn't produced any real revenue in terms of, not revenue, profit in almost 3 decades, but you feel like you're owed something. And they talked about this in the post-game press conference, one Kelsey Plum specifically, where she talked about how this all came to pass and gave some comments about it. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take a look at what Kelsey Plum had to say and give our feedback on Kelsey Plum, who I happen to like, but what she pulled here was just some bush league garbage, in my opinion, and is par for the course in the WNBA. The t-shirts in themselves were a horrible idea, but they think they were a great idea. And we'll talk about that once again. Welcome back to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, where we talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the content. Appreciate y'all continued support of this channel as we continue to grow. We've broken through 11,000, going up to 12. Let's get it there. Appreciate y'all. And as you know, I'm on vacay right now, but I got to drop some content, and I have the ability to drop it in the daytime. As you can see, it's really bright behind me. It's the camera glare. I don't know why it does that. I've tried to adjust the settings. It's literally just the sky behind me. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, you know what? Me being in the way kind of screws it up. That's the Fontainebleau. You got Resorts World Hilton Conroe. We're at the Encore. So beautiful mountains in the backdrop. No, I love Vegas. I mean, this place I'd live here. Real talk. But let's jump into the content right here as we show you the video. Let's see right here. Right here. So this is Kelsey Plum with Sabrina after the game, and this is what Kelsey Plum had to say.
Well, it was a very powerful moment. We didn't, at least as players, we didn't know that was going to happen. So I think it was kind of like a genuine surprise. But the T-shirt, just united front, was determined this morning that we had a meeting for, and not to tattletale, but 0 members of Team Clark were very present for that. But no, we were just we had a very
that really needed to be mentioned.
I'm trying to make a situation light, okay? But yeah, no, I think it was just all of us getting on the same page for the game. We wanted to do something that was just united and collective, and I thought that it was a very powerful moment and got the point across. And sometimes you don't have to say anything.
You're right. Sometimes you don't have to say anything, and it would have been better if you had said nothing. It would have been better if you had said nothing. You actually speaking made it a lot worse. From what I gather, the t-shirts in themselves were a stupid idea. You think they were a great idea. And then you're coming about how you had a meeting. You had a meeting as players. And in that meeting, y'all decided we're going to wear these t-shirts. Y'all think it was a powerful statement. No, you embarrassed yourselves because people with brains and IQs past 3 know that you don't bite the hand that feeds you when you're negotiating with the hand that feeds you, when you don't have a whole lot of leverage to stand on, but yet you think you do. The lack of education of these young women is crazy to me, people. And then Kelsey Plum makes this point to say, we had this meeting and I don't want to be a tattletale. Then why even bring it up? Why would you even go in that direction? You don't want to be a tattletale, but no one from Team Clark. So who is Team Clark? Is Team Clark Caitlin Clark? Is Team Clark Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston? Is Team Clark, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull? Is Team Clark, Caitlin Clark, her agent? Who is Team Clark? Because I don't know that her brother, her father, her mother would be in a meeting like that. Please tell me who is Team Clark? And then I'm trying to make it light. Sabrina literally says, well, you probably shouldn't have brought it up. Don't even know why you needed to bring it up. So Sabrina has the forethought, like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's enough that you're talking about it, but now you brought up something that has nothing to do with it, and you're taking a shot at Caitlin Clark as if she didn't wear the T-shirt also, and she should probably be the only person, her and Angel Reese, who should have been wearing a T-shirt like that, because they're the only ones that generate anything for this league. But you're saying I don't want to be a tattletale, but then you immediately tattletale. How does that make sense? Where is the logic in this behavior? You want to make it light? You think it was powerful? You want to make it light by trashing Caitlin Clark publicly. Yes, that's exactly what it was. By calling Caitlin Clark out publicly, because that's what you did. That's how you made it light. You made it light by dogging out another player, trying to embarrass another player. The player who you're using as your barometer for success in the league. She's the barometer for which you're leveraging everything on. Ratings, attendance, merch sales, all of it based on her. And you call her out? You're stupid, Kelsey Plum. That's stupid. Someone should have had a conversation with you before you opened your mouth. I thought the t-shirts were a horrendous idea, but at the same time, it was done. You just made it worse with your comments right there. I know Sabrina's probably walking out saying, what is wrong with this dumb girl? Why even mention it? How are you lightening the situation? You're not. You're making it worse. And then you really think that was a powerful statement. No, it was a dumb one. Y'all didn't help yourselves there. Fan base with brains? No, like, pay us what you owe us. You know what? If teachers wore that, I would jump on board. Pay us what you owe us. Teachers, you're not that. Pay us what you owe us. I can think of a lot of professions that are massively, drastically underpaid. Police officers, firefighters, especially the young ones. They don't get paid a whole lot. I know there's, as you get older, whatever, get further up, but average salaries are not very high. They work tons of overtime and all that other crap. Paramedics. I know what paramedics, but they don't make shit. Pay us what you owe us, and then you want to turn it into, let me find a way to trash Caitlin Clark. And that's exactly what you did. It's exactly what you just did, and you think that made sense. And you wonder why people think y'all slow. You wonder why people can't get on board with y'all. Because anytime that you might get some level of empathy, you make statements that completely remove the empathy that you were seeking, that people might have given you. I think they should get paid more money. The t-shirts are a horrible idea. You're insulting the ownership who've lost probably close to $500 million over 30 years on this sport. They have to do expansions to make money. And you want that money too. And your one point of leverage, which was attendance, ticket sales, and merch, and the person that's responsible for it, you dogged out in the press conference. I don't know what y'all think. I know what I think. Kelsey Plum is a bit slow, not very intelligent. I don't know how she graduated from college when she's thinking this way and thinks I'm going to freaking shit on my leverage. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. Appreciate y'all as always. Once again, this is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.